are in listen-only mode.
Hey, 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 welcome aboard. There's some old-fashioned names on here I can use straight away, so I want a little chat. Let's see how we are before we go live. So we're not going to go live yet. There are people still arriving. I can see some old names from people I haven't seen for a while. Let's just open them up. Graham, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, John.
Graham, you good, mate? All is good with the world with you? I know you've got to shoot off in 30 minutes, so
Yes.
Graham's going to be my wingman just to start us off for a little while to make sure that all is good. Mr. Thomas Dye, straight with a question. Thomas, I've just opened up your microphone. Can you hear me?
I got it open. Can you hear me?
Yes, Thomas. How's things, mate?
It's good, buddy. How you doing?
Very good, sir. It's been nice to communicate with your little bits of success that's been going on over the last couple of weeks.
Oh,
Really?
boy, I've been busy.
Really pleased, mate. In fact, I've just done a video recording of the results that I've got with the VU player, and lo and behold, on the first page, above and below me, is Mr. Thomas Dye.
Yeah.
How cool is that, dude? How cool is that?
I like that VU player. It makes it go by fast.
Oh, mate, it's the best. Isn't it just the best?
It is.
It is absolutely the best. And not just that, I did a follow-up from the money that I earned on that week that we showed in the case studies in the WebBusinessMaster class. So it was kind of a follow-up, and there I'm doing a search, seeing my results, and boom, there you are. I'm starting to come across you a lot now, so that's really good. We know that competition is good for the soul.
I learned it from you, John.
Thank you very much. Tonight's going to be a fun one, I think. A lot of people coming in that are brand new that we've not seen before. Just going to welcome some people on board. I'll take a look at your question a little bit later, Thomas. Let's just
no problem.
I want to get everybody in on the call first before we officially go live. I am recording now, so anything that the group wants to take a look at when this is over, then we can do that before the recording. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Mr. Nigel Phillips, no less. How cool is that? Nigel, silly question to ask you. Is everything all right with your microphone? I'm sure it is. It's the Video King. How you doing, mate?
Fantastic, John. Nice to hear your voice. Great stuff. Are you all right?
I'm very good, sir. I'm very, 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 very good. Obviously, the Tube Raider Masterclass training course has been a bit of a result, which we hoped for. So very, very busy with that, mate. How are you getting on with your product launch? How's that going, mate?
Smashing. It's on for the 26th.
Of this month?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So if you want to contact me before that, for me to just go over things in your mind, you know how to contact me. You have my details. Get in touch. Maybe we can spend 20 minutes just going over your bits and pieces, see if I can, you know.
Well, I think at last I'm ready for a good discussion with you, yeah, John. Give me one more day and I'll contact you with email. Thanks very much for having a chat with me. I'm looking forward to it already.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you. Nice to see you get out there. I'm sure we'll chat later on as well as we go for the night. It's good to see you here, mate. Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of confirming that people's microphones are working. We're confirming that my microphone's working. Graham, can we see the screen okay? My wingman?
Yes, yes.
So we're all good. Okay, I'm just going to go through some names. For those people that have literally just come in, don't worry. We haven't officially started. We are just catching up with some of the students that are part of my coaching courses, just seeing how they are. We're going to catch up with some new people now. We are testing people's microphones. We are testing people's ability to be able to talk back. So if you've got a microphone, life will be much easier. Trying to talk in through your laptop is a pain in the backside for everybody. So hopefully you've got a headset, a mic, or at least a mic. Please check that it's working. And I don't mean that you can hear me. I mean check it, because if you're muted, you can't talk. If you can't talk, you can't ask a question. So people are still coming in thick and fast. We have officially 12 minutes to go. If anyone's got a question they want to ask now, we are recording. That's pretty cool. We can start. Hey, Chuck. I can see Chuck is in on the phone line. So hopefully he can talk. I know Chuck is very, very keen to talk. We got Carmelo on the line, Chris, Harold. We got Chuck Harmon, we got Daniel Falk, we got David Kassam, David Huang. Good to see you, David. We got Gemma Roberts, we got Jerry Hancock, we got Ken W, we got Leon there. Hey, Leon, very active, trying his best. Leon, I would definitely like to speak to you tonight. So we can go with things that might be in your mind if we manage to get enough time on the Q&A. Leon, I'm just going to open up your microphone just to make sure that you're working so that if we do talk, you will be ready for us. Leon, I can definitely hear something going on.
Okay, John, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
We've got a bit of an echo
From
going
Pretoria,
on.
South Africa. Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Okay. It's a mic
we
with
have
a headset.
Yeah, cool. That's brilliant. We have one of our founder members from South Africa, Cornell. Hopefully Cornell will be on the call tonight. I know he's been really busy, but we get a chance to chat. So any questions you have, Leon, write those questions in the chat box. If you want to ask a question specifically, all you have to do is raise your hand and we can get to that.
Is the chat box still coming up?
At the bottom of your little panel on your right-hand side,
oh, yes.
there's a little X and a minus. You click that, and that's a chat box. I will go over this again in 10 minutes when we officially go live. And if you want to raise your hand, just click on that icon of a hand, and then it'll tell me, and then I can get to you. Okay. Good to see you here, Leon. I'm glad you've made it. Miss Lucinda. The great Lucinda. How are we hanging out, Lucinda? Are we hanging out very well? Oh, listen, it's just coming in. A microphone's not attached yet. So we'll go back to Lucinda. Like I said, good to see Nigel Phillips here. We got Philip Skinner here. Good to see you here. Richard Martinez. Long time no see, sir. I see you've got a question up. That's pretty cool. Vincent. Good to have you on the call, Vincent. We've been chatting in the support desk with some questions. I'm glad to see you made it on the call. Again, for those people that have literally just come on the call, we haven't officially started. We don't officially start for another 10 minutes. We're just catching up with people, checking people's microphones, just making sure that everybody can hear good and that everybody can talk good for those people that want to talk. If you just come in again, you have a little chat box at the bottom. If you want to say something, put it in the chat box and I will take a look. If you want to raise your hand, hit the hand icon and we can get you on the call very, very easily. Okay, some names still coming in. Mr. Peter Bates, good to have you here, sir. Peter, let's get you open on the microphone. Look, we got 10 minutes before we go live. I'd love to talk to a couple of my founder students that's gone missing for a little while, off doing their own success. Hey, Peter, how are you doing, buddy?
Fine, thanks.
Very, very good. It's good to have you here.
Quick question, or can we ask questions now?
Yeah, go for it.
What's with the new Google Google keyword searches?
I'll cover that one. You on about the fact that they're getting rid of the old keyword tool?
Yes.
And they're using the keyword planner?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I will cover that when we actually start, because a few people have been concerned about that. There's no need to be concerned. Yeah, it's cool, mate. As long as you're signed into your account, you've just got to get used to the fact that it's a different layout. It's a much better tool. We've been testing it for quite some time because me and Juan, my software partner, we've created a keyword tool, an online keyword tool, which we're really excited by. So, of course, when they brought this new keyword planner out, that kind of put a spanner in the works for a little while. But we love it. We love what it does. It's really good. So how are you getting on, mate?
Fine. They're coming up to the final completions of the house we've built. I've had your lads build me a web course, but I'm off down to Switzerland tomorrow, so my head's full of getting down to Switzerland tomorrow. But yes, the site's coming along. I've got all the scripts ready for the videos, and as soon as I get back, it'll be up and away.
Cool, good man.
I mean, the site's there now. I need to get the videos into it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just trying not to get life in the way too often if you can. You know, I know life is there to get in the way for us, and I know it can slow us down, but you know, if you can get those videos up there, I think that'll push you on to the next level. You know?
I hope so.
No hope so's. No hope so's. This is all numbers, Pete, you know that. It's all a numbers game. Get it up there, you'll get the result. Get the people there, you'll get a result. You know, get those people on your list, you'll get a better result. You get more results. So it's there, mate. But let's talk about that as we start officially. So good to have you, mate. But like I said, for anyone that's just come in, if you've just come in, don't worry, we haven't officially started. We have 6 minutes before we officially go live. We're just catching up with people. We're just making sure that people can hear us, that people are able to talk for those that want to talk. If you want to chat, there is a chat box at the bottom of your little pull-out panel. If you click on that plus, your chat box will open and you will be able to type anything you want in there. And also, you can raise your hand and then I can open up the microphone. Charlotte has arrived. Good to see Charlotte here. Hopefully, if we get enough time, we'll go to Charlotte at the end. Just because I'd like to share some of what she's doing with people. In fact, Charlotte, do me a favor. Write in the chat box whether you would be happy for me to call you up to talk about your new product. If you're not happy, let me know now before I make a silly mistake and share it with the group. Okay? Obviously not going to go into it too deep, but I'd love to cover the fact of what you've been up to if we get the time. Chris Harrell is coming. Good to see you here. Chris Colin Summers has come in. Dan Yo. Good to see you here, guys. Daniel's here. Dave Cassim is here. Dave Mills. Dave Butcher has come in. Good to see you. Dave Ramsdale. Gary Micheloni. I hope I said that right, Gary. Good to see you here, sir. Jerry Hancock. Okay, people are still coming in. Kerry McNally. Good to see you here, Kerry. It's been a long time. Let's open up your microphone. I keep saying it's been a long time. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've had a chance to chat to my students and my good friends. How are you doing, Kerry?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm okay. We're pulling through.
That's
We're
cool.
okay.
Yeah. We're here.
I kind of spoke to Gerard on the email for about 40 seconds. I managed to type some in and I said again, and I really want to get hold of Kerry because I have a job for you.
Oh, do you? Oh, wonderful.
Yes, so we must chat. But now the dust is settling with you right a little bit. I got a little bit of spare time. We must chat.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm available, John, anytime you want to talk.
Yeah, no worries. So I'll just, nice to see you here. Nice
Yeah.
to hear your voice. Thank you very much. So Kerry's all the way from Australia. What time is it now, Kerry, where you are?
It's 5 to 6 in the morning.
Boom! Is that hard style or what, huh? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, well,
me.
I've been up at 2 o'clock in the morning for one of your for many of your webinars, John, so 5 to 6 in the morning is a sleep-in.
Yeah, I guess it is actually, yeah. Some of the ones have been crazy. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you very, very much. Lucinda's finally on the line. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes officially. If you've just come in, don't panic. We have not officially started. We have 3 minutes before we go live. People are still coming in. So we're just chatting with the group, catching up with some people that have been on webinars before, some students I've not seen, and new people that I've been having contact with. People who have been to the support desk and the help desk and have wanted me to help them further. So it's good to see everyone here. We will go live in 3 minutes. We are recording, so no problems. Let's check Lucinda's working. Hey, Lucinda, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
I'm very good, very good. It's 9 o'clock at night for me, so
Yes.
yes, working out of hours, but hey, isn't that what we do?
Exactly.
Isn't that what we do?
Always.
Um,
Always.
Yeah. How are you hanging out then, Kerry? Lucinda, sorry. How are we hanging out today?
That's okay. I'm doing well. I on that little project we're speaking about, I
Yep.
was finishing up on that before I came in. So
Okay,
just got to
cool.
take out the bumpy bits and the wobbly bits, and it's good to go.
Brilliant. Well, I'd rather not talk about your stuff tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. Good.
We want to keep that under the hood just a little bit long because I think,
Under
like we
wraps?
said yesterday, we have something
fine.
special
No
here, most definitely. I'm sure I'll talk about you, and I'm sure we'll talk on the call in the next hour or so. But I don't want to talk about your project here. Charlotte's a little bit different. Okay, people are still coming in. PR, I don't know who PR is. Good to see you here, PR. Ray Cunningham, there's an old face. Good to have you here, sir. Rick Howard, good to have you here too, as an old face. Stephen O'Connor, Tom F., Tom Lynch, Trevor Denning, good to see you here. I had some contact with Trevor. Wasuf Omar, good to see you here, sir. Wallace Carney, William Finan, and William Potter. Hey, hey. Let's make sure your microphone's working. We've got to get a chance to chat up and catch up with you. How are we doing, buddy? William, are you there? Okay, I see him in the background. Maybe he hasn't had a chance to switch his microphone. And Mr. Wilson Cowden, good to have you here, sir. I'm sure we will chat tonight. Meeting Burner turned out to be the biggest mistake in the world, and I took a look at your GVO. Very impressed. We should maybe talk about that. But as you can see, I'm back on good old GoToWebinar after last week's miserable start. And I'm sure we will talk about that as well. Okay, officially 1 minute before we go live, people are still coming in. I can confirm that there are not enough seats in the house tonight. There are definitely going to be people locked out. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I can only hold so many seats in one go. Otherwise, bandwidth becomes a problem and we don't get a good webinar. But there is a recording, so please, if you're watching this recording and you couldn't get in, don't hate me too much, okay? I do my best for you. Mr. Dale Wagner, I'm glad you're here, Dale. If you can get your Facebook stuff ready, I am absolutely going to share that with people today. Okay, so I've said hello to everybody. I want to officially start. It is now 9 o'clock in the PM in the United Kingdom. Good day to you, good evening to you, good morning to you, wherever you are from. I am very pleased to be here hosting this webinar today. Let's make sure we're on the right screen. You should be seeing my PowerPoint. For those people that can see the left-hand side of the PowerPoint, thinking, oh, the bloody boy doesn't know what he's doing. Well, he does actually. We have students on the call who are learning about how to use webinar software and what to do when they're doing that. Okay, so this is my way of showing them. Okay, so I can see we are on the whiteboard. And this is the TubeRader Masterclass webinar training session 1. Didn't officially put this down into part of the TubeRader Masterclass, but you know what? Always trying to add more value, always knew that there was going to be a ton of questions. And so that's why we're having this. Also pleased to say that because you see session 1, yes, indeed, it means we will have more sessions. I will do more training. I will open up more questions. I will be here to try and help you along on your TubeRader 2.0, your TubeRader Masterclass, and most importantly, what next, what we do from here on in. Okay, so I have a small presentation for you that I'm going to start with. We are going to have about 1 full hour of training. That doesn't include what I do here with you. It will be a whole hour after my small presentation. Don't worry about the presentation. We don't sell anything on our webinars, okay? That's not why we are here. I just know that there are a lot of new people on the call today. There are a lot of people that have never met me before. And until they bought the TubeRader 2.0 or the TubeRader Masterclass, whichever you decide to call it, until they purchased that, they'd never heard of me before. And so they've heard the voice. Here's the voice again. I want to make sure that those people, the new people, which is maybe you, understand who I am, what I've done, and why I am where I am right now. I promise it will be as fast as possible. I get very excited and I move very, very fast. That's the way I am. Okay, so I want to start with a small presentation and then also show you what we are going to cover today. Okay, so here we go. Today we will cover who I am and why should you listen to me. I think it's important that if you're going to follow somebody and if you're going to listen to someone's training, that you should at least know something about those people. More importantly for you, it kind of proves that the person teaching you actually knows what they're saying and actually does know what they're doing. And we are all fooled too many times by people that we buy products from that we think know what they're talking about, and they absolutely no idea of what they're doing at all. And they are people that are faking it until they're making it. Okay? I want to prove to you categorically for the new people that I am the real deal. Okay, that I am somebody that has created a training course that really, really works. And that's the one thing we don't have to worry about today, is debating whether TubeRader Masterclass works, because it does, flat out. Okay, then we're going to go into the meat and bones of why you're here, and that's using the TubeRader system. We're going to cover that as many different ways as you want to. We're going to answer every question that you have. You're going to be able to raise your hand and ask me anything you want to do with TubeRader, okay? And try and use that exactly for TubeRader. And if we get time at the end, which we never really have, but we will try, we will go to a question and answer section where you can ask me anything you want about anything to do with the internet, okay? Anything to do with business, anything to do with your website, anything to do with making money, anything to do while you're not succeeding. And I can pretty much guarantee that 95% of the people on this call are not making any money. And it's sad. It doesn't have to be that way. And a big surprise from me. Okay, and this is a gift worth $1 million. And I'm going to share that at the end. I never intended to give you this as a gift. This was always supposed to be something that I was going to promote to you for you to buy. Okay, but because of last week's cock-up, because of what that software did for me, I've been really embarrassed. It's a great thing to be embarrassed on times. It wasn't my fault, it was their fault, but I had to pay the price by having people who've come to see me not get to see me. And I'm embarrassed by that, okay? And I'm going to make that up to you with this awesome gift. So don't let me forget about that, okay? So let's make a start on me, and I promise I will make this fast. My name is John Adams, and I created the Tube Raider brand. And it happened for me in almost an instant. And from that second onwards, life has changed for me forever. I'm a very simple man that had a very decent life until an accident changed all of that in 2005. The journey I took on the internet started then, and it's been the craziest ride of my life. And the most two important people in my life that stuck through me through all this was my good friend and my lover, Gemma, and my little daughter, who had the toughest start in life ever. That happened right as I was trying to make my fortune on the internet. So I came online in 2005. So I've been online quite some time. And I am the man that tried everything. I really did. I'm a straight walking kind of guy. If I see there's a way of making some money or doing some kind of success, I'm out there. If there's a t-shirt to buy, I'm buying that t-shirt. If there's a pair of pants and a pair of shoes that goes with that, I'm buying that too. I tried everything. I went everywhere. And I'm the fool that spent $70,000 trying to do this since 2005. Absolutely crazy. You know, and if you've started your journey just, then you are in for a big rude awakening on the internet, and you will spend a fortune of money. Hopefully you won't spend the stupid amounts that I spent, but if you're already online, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and we get caught up in it. So it came to an end in January of 2012. Now, I've been trying since 2005 to make a living. I was the king in the search engines. I was getting 10,000 plus unique people to my website every single month, and I still could not make any money. No matter what I did, I just couldn't make any money, and it's because I was not following the proper people. So the accident in 2005 completely changed my life. Almost lost my life right there and then, lost everything. And so the way to try and make money to come online and be rich in a month was exactly what I thought was going to happen. Well, it didn't. 7 years later, in January of 2012, I was completely broke. I mean, everything. There was nothing anywhere. I had nobody to turn to. I maxed out my bank account, my overdraft. I maxed out all my credit cards. I maxed out Gemma's bank account, and I maxed out her credit cards. And she had twice as many as me. It was an absolute disaster. And in January of 2012, I was 30 days from living in my car. I did not have the money to pay my mortgage. And so I knew that for me, I had to do something. I'd been at this too long. I couldn't just walk away from this. So I made a life-changing decision that day, and I did something that I should have done a long time ago, and it's something that I'm going to share with you later on. Nothing magical, nothing special, just something that we all should do as early as we can. Well, I became successful in February 2012, 1 month, that's 30 days after I was almost broke. And that one change in direction changed my life forever. And it still embarrasses me today that it took 6 years for me to do that. But that's the way that most people are going to go. So what happened in 30 days? Well, I created Tube Raider. In fact, it took about 6 weeks, if I'm honest. But it was 30 days of actually pushing. So I released Tube Raider into the Warrior Forum as a complete newbie, totally green behind the ears, not knowing really what I was doing. In 2 days, Tube Raider was awarded the best 10 WSOs of the week. Now, that is an accolade most people never get in a lifetime. By the 4th day, I was WSO of the day, and that day alone things changed in ways that I could not believe. That one day alone, $10,000 came in through that merchant account. It was crazy. So in 10 days, I generated $60,000 on the Warrior Forum alone. That does not include the upsell that went straight into my PayPal account. $60,000. 30 days before that, I could not have been any more broke. And everybody wanted a piece of me from that day. All of a sudden, little John Adams had gone from this obscure person into being the guy that everybody wanted a piece of. Everybody wanted to be coached by me. I was getting emails, I was getting PMs, I was getting affiliates that wanted to give me the world. All I had to do was create more of this training. All I had to do was teach them to do what I'd done. So where am I now? 17 months later, whatever it is since then. Well, I've created 6 products. All those 6 products have been training courses that have led to full-blown membership sites, and they've all been bestsellers. The TubeRaider brand alone has been 3 successes in a row. The original TubeRaider, the TubeRaider Slideshow Video Maker, and then TubeRaider Masterclass. I also have 3 high-profile coaching courses that are always full up, they always sell out, and they help me and my students progress to bigger and better places. And I now have thousands of clients and customers. That's what I have. And in 17 months, I have generated over $250,000. And if you would have said that to me in January 2012, I would have laughed at you and probably fallen into a hole. But I did it. I actually did that. And it was no more stressful than all the content work that I did for 6 years. All the stuff that I know that everybody is doing. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, one, because I want you to believe that I am someone that has actually done this and someone that has success to share with you, and proof. I've created endless videos showing my merchant accounts. You only have to go into the Warrior Forum to see my results to know that this is not a lie. It is the truth. Okay? The other reason I want to share that with you is because you can do the same. You don't have to go through the mill the way everybody else has done. You don't have to do the 6 years of groundwork that I did. You don't. You can change your life around in 60 days. I've taken students and we have done that. You won't become a millionaire overnight. You won't become super rich in 30 days, but you will make a start. You will make money and you will progress that business. And if you think that everybody earns $1 million, think again, because they do not. And if you say to yourself right now, would I be happy earning $250,000 in 17 months? Then I bet you would. Okay, so you can do the same. What do you need? You need to believe more than anything else. You need to believe that you're capable of being somebody who can make money and then continually make that money. Don't believe that you're going to be a millionaire in 30 days, okay? That's not real belief. Just believe that you can make money on the internet and that you can make enough money to sustain a lifestyle better than most people you have ever met in your life. It starts slow and it builds at a ferocious speed. You need a mentor or a guide or a teacher or a trainer. You need to have somebody that can take you, kick you up the backside and tell you what you should be doing. Not allowing you to do your own thing, not allowing you to follow every Tom, Dick and Harry out there that promises you some kind of success, but by telling you what you need to do. Every great industry, every great sport, everybody had a teacher, a guide, a mentor, or a trainer. Last but not least, you need a plan. It's as simple as that. And it was that changed my life. Actually having a plan. Not just saying, hey, I'm going to go out there and build a website and make money. What kind of plan is that? That's a crazy plan. That's the plan I tried to follow for 6 years of my life. That is not a plan. Okay? Believe in yourself. Grab yourself someone who knows what they're doing and make a plan to succeed. Because the rest is all about numbers. The more people that see your links, the more people that see your videos, the more people that arrive on your website, the more people you will connect with, and the more chance you will have of making money. It's a numbers game, and that's it. Okay, that's my bit over and done with. Okay, 13 minutes of your time. Anyone want to talk about that in the Q&A when we get to the end? Please feel free to talk about that. But I can tell you this categorically. There is no way that you are in a worse position than I was in. Absolutely not. As a man, I was completely broken physically because of my accident. As a man, I was completely broken financially. Just had a baby in intensive care, and my life could not have been any worse. And yet, I pulled out and I've done it. So nothing needs to be any different for you. You can succeed. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the TubeRader system, and let's also talk about questions, and let's also talk about raising your hands. So today we're going to talk about using the TubeRader system. That's everything to do with all the training course that you've watched on that video. What I do not want to do is I do not want to talk about the TubeRader Owners Club. I don't want to talk about the TubeRader Master Resale Rights, the owners. We are going to have a separate webinar next week where we start your training, and you're going to receive a lot more in-depth training behind the scenes of my business and how that makes me successful. And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. So please try and keep those questions away from using the system. Okay? Two different things. Today is all about the people that want to make TubeRader work. So let's think about what that means. That means keywords. That means video creation. That means YouTube. That means the search engines, and it means your website. So if you're getting results because all those 5 are working right for you. You're following me exactly. If you're not succeeding, if your videos are not getting where they should be, or you're not seeing the results that you expect to see, it's because one of those 5 is incorrect. That's somewhere you've made a mistake. That's somewhere you've not followed my training. I'm going to suggest that it's going to come from either the keywords or the YouTube bit. The video creation is so easy. We shouldn't have many people have problems with that. The website is something you do at the end, and the website really doesn't hold any power over the 2.0 when you first start out. Okay, it's going to be keywords and YouTube. That's the 2 you need together. So that's where you're probably going to fall down. The reason I put the search engines in is because you may need to know more about the search engines and how they work, how you get relative keywords, how you find a product out of thin air, just absolutely out of thin air. So please raise your hand, ask your questions, and we will get into this. So we have a few questions. I'm just going to quickly look at those questions. Let's just pull them up in order. I'm going to try and go to these questions, and in between then hopefully we can answer everything that we need to answer. So if you see my mouse flirting around in the top right corner, it's because I'm looking at questions that you may not be able to see, and I've lost them all. Okay. So some of these are going to be hellos and good mornings and that kind of stuff. They often are. Okay, a lot of people have come in while we've started. If you have missed the beginning, don't worry, we are recorded and you will get to see it. Hi John, took most of your advice, color, and TubeRader2Masterclass.com is now live. Starting to market now. Thanks John, your friend Rick. Rick Howard, well done Rick. Rick, I'm happy to take a look at your stuff if you want to, so if you raise your hand, we can do that. What I don't want to do is put anyone under pressure to have us look at their stuff. I don't want people to be under pressure if they've never been on a webinar before. But let me tell you something. You only get your answers answered. You only get your stuff answered if you ask a question. Don't be scared. There's nothing that you can do wrong in front of me. Hi John, can you hear? I can hear you and see your screen. Thank you very much. Richard Darnell, good to see you, Richard. Good to have you back, mate. I hope everything is fine with you and your lovely wife. Hi, John. Can you hear and see? Richard, Bill. Thank you, John, for the keywords list. What an awesome gift. You rock. Oh, that was from Kerry. What's this one? Let's do... Okay. I just hit too many buttons, guys. Just stick with me. So, yeah, let's talk about the keywords. I have sent out a couple of emails over the last few days with some very, very special keyword lists that you can use. Now I can tell from the video that has not been watched by a lot of people that a lot of people have not received that email. So that's something we need to put right, and we'll talk about that in the Q&A, because I always send out bonuses and always send out emails containing good stuff. If you're not getting them, something's wrong with your inbox. We need to put that right. Question for later on. On your web page, Web Business Masterclass, are the videos on your targeted tier 2 page all content videos, or are they? Great thinking. Also some impact videos. It was not clear to me when I tried to figure out the video title. Thank you, Bernard. Bernard, all content for me, mate. I never put impact videos on my website unless those impact videos, let's go to a whiteboard, unless those videos are part of a big content. Okay, so the only time I'm going to use impact is when they are part of a bigger training course. Okay, and by that I mean that they are decent impact videos. An impact video that you just want to drive people, I'm going to use the whiteboard. I hope this color works for everybody. We do change color as people want them. So here is your website, and here out here is the world of the internet. Okay, and Google monitors this with spiders. They're little robots, and those little robots are constantly in those search engines, and they're constantly inside people's websites looking for keywords and looking for content that they think is very relative. Okay, what we want to do is make sure that from our YouTube channel here, we'll just do the video sign, from our YouTube channel here, we fire as many videos as we possibly can at the search engines. Okay, that's what we want to do. Now we do that with impact videos, because if we've got 30 minutes worth of video, much more sensible to cut that down into smaller segments. Okay, now I call them impact videos, but they're part of content. Okay, and we want the search engines to swallow that up as fastly as possible. But also an impact one could just be a promotion, just simply a promotion. It could be words on a screen. You know, hi, do you want to solve your teeth whitening problems? Or hi, do you want to get fit by the weekend? You know, that kind of stuff. Then we want that to go out. But we don't want that to be on our website. Okay, we want the content, the quality on our website as much as possible. And if you study my websites by going to more pages, you will also see that I will have more than one video on a page. They're still not impact videos. They are content videos. And a content video for me is probably about 15 minutes long. So I will cut up my videos into 3-minute lumps, and then I will cut them up into 15-minute lumps to give me more videos. Okay. Remember that this is not duplicate content. This is brand new content. The fact that in the 3-minute video we have the same content as the 15-minute video does not make that duplicate, because it's unique, because there's more of this. Okay, Google love this kind of stuff. That's why news companies do so well. They might have 5 or 6 different sizes of a news that's going out. Okay, so the idea of the impact, boom, to get those robots to see what the hell is going on from this guy's YouTube. What is going on? And the YouTube spiders are here, and they're all part of the same clan, the same gang owned by Mr. Google, and they're rushing out for your videos, and they're putting them on their YouTube pages as well. Okay, so the robots are all out. That's why we want the impact. Impact is vital. So yeah, a long drawn out way to say that I always believe that the best impact are ones that come from content videos. I just think it's easier, much simpler. Okay, let's go back on track. Questions for later. On your blah 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 blah. I've just done that one. I hope that answered that. Okay, it's 4 a.m. in the Philippines. Please outline again how we affiliate, how affiliates use our Warrior Forum Hoplink. Okay, so that's from Bill. Bill, can we leave that to the end, the questions and answers, because that's really an owner's question. Okay, but I will answer that to you, and if not, I'll send you an email. Hi John, I have free videos in the We have free videos in the first page of Google for some keywords, but somehow I don't see many views. Any idea what I can do to improve? Great question. And that's from Camilio. Camilio, let's see if we can get you on the microphone. Let's open this up a little bit. Let's get you on the microphone, and you can show us your website, hopefully. Camelo, because we've spoken a few times, so let's just open this up. So I'm going to unmute you. So you should hear, ooh, I heard a big hum there. Can you hear me okay? Are you able to talk?
Yes, I can hear you.
Very good, sir.
Fine.
It's good to have you here.
True?
I'm very
Okay.
good, sir. I'm very, very good. What I'm going to do is pull up my search engine, change this over, and you and I are going to take a look at your keyword. Okay? So you should be able to see my search box now. Is that correct? Black screen? Yeah. You can see that. So give me your keyword. What is your
my
keyword?
keyword was new ways of advertising for free. Yeah, okay. You caught me out of guard, John.
New ways of advertising for free.
Yeah. New ways of advertising on the internet for free.
Well, that's a long keyword. On the internet for free. Okay. Well, the free word. Okay, nice one, Graham. Graham has to pull out. I'm hoping that the group get a chance to hear about Graham's story sometime in the future. It's a great one. Nice one, Graham. I'll speak to you later, mate. So, let's look here. New ways of advertising. I'm spelling that right?
There is a mistake there, spelling.
Okay, new ways of advertising on the internet for free. Okay, we like that keyword straight away because of the ads, don't we?
Yeah, that was the the reason I choose that one.
Yeah,
and because I was trying to really attract some people for one of those offers in the market right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So have you got a content site, a content website, have you?
Yes, I do, but I am a little bit mess up, I would say, John.
Okay, that's okay, mate. But, that's why we're here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we might as well learn and teach as we're going. So we know that when we've got a keyword, and this is a long tail keyword here, very long tail keyword to be able to get those kind of results that we're seeing here for ads, because I can imagine that the keyword advertising, particularly advertising on the internet, is an expensive word. So those people that have paid for that must know that there's money to be made in that. Okay, so you're in a good place. Let's go down and take a look then, shall we? Let's erase the drawings and go back to normal. Okay, so competition is ridiculous on a wide open search. Let's go and see what the real competition is. I hope by now everyone understands why we invert. And in the follow-up videos that I've just created for you, you'll get a big understanding of why I started that and why we no longer have to do that. Okay. So is this Fastcast Systems Tips you?
Okay. You see there? Those
that's you, is it?
Videos
on the system.
That's me.
Cool. That's you.
Uh-huh.
Good man.
Uh-huh.
Did you create these videos yourself?
Yes. Those three. And some others which are in the Fastcast System Tips.
Is this you, the playlist? Did you create a playlist called New Ways?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Good man.
Uh-huh.
This is a man that listens. Well done. And below that, this is you as well.
That's me too.
That's you as well.
That's Google helping me.
Okay. That's Google helping you. I'm just going to update that preview. Well done, mate. You're doing well. Underneath that again is you.
Yes.
These are your inner pages, aren't they? Of your
Yeah,
website. Good man. Look at that, the whole page.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's go and see. Wide open. So your question about traffic is you need more power. Okay, you need more power. You dominate the search engines.
You know, I want to make money. You know, I see my videos in the first page. There is ads, but I don't see, you know, the results yet. I know it takes time, yeah, but I want to know what I have to do next, you see, how I can link this to my website, you know, because my website existed before that, so I have to adjust the squeeze page. I have to adjust my follow-up messages. I have to do, you know, whatever I have to do.
Yeah. So what is your plan? How are you planning on making money from this? Because let's be sure about one thing, Carmelo. Carmelo, is that how I pronounce your name?
Yes, Carmelo.
Caramello.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
Venezuela, Lecherias, just by the Caribbean Sea.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My software partner is from, okay, so unfortunately,
Argentina,
I have a friend in Argentina, so South America is really nice place for me. Okay, so let's go to I want to go to your video just quickly. So we can be certain of one thing. You know exactly what you're doing here, okay? You proved that. This is absolutely perfect. You've proved that you can do what you say you can do in the search engines. Why am I not seeing, let's make sure here. Why am I not seeing more of your videos on the right-hand side? How many videos have you got out? 15 videos. Are you using your channel name as a keyword?
Yes, I have started at the end of the description. Okay, I have added the channel name and also the playlist.
You don't want to put the name of the play. No, unfortunately we don't have access to your keywords because YouTube has taken that power away from us. So I cannot see your keywords. Now you should be putting your channel name, Fast Cash Systems Tips, as one of your tags, your keywords. Are you doing that?
Yes, in my last two, I have added the Fast Cash Systems as a keyword.
Okay, well do it more because you don't control this right-hand side, and you should be controlling this right-hand side. Okay, so let's analyze what you've done here. Let me just drop this down a bit. This is a great example of someone following the system here. Very, very good. Okay, so your title is perfect. Let's get the pen out just gently. You should have had a call to action here before the link. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
That call to action just simply needs to say something like click here.
Yes.
By
the way, one
here.
Question, John. Yep. One question. Is that possible for me just to edit this description? Just it doesn't affect anything.
No.
If I go to my
No. You can alter this as many times as you see fit.
Okay.
You know, let's remember one thing now before we start. You can do this right. I can see you can do this right. All you need now is to keep going and not worrying over things. Okay? This is brilliant. Call to action at the top would be nice. Okay? Let's just get rid of that. So the problem that people do is they just get tied up in this success and they think, oh my God, I'm getting great success, let's keep going. But if there's nothing on the page when we get there, that's when we'll have problems. Okay, so we've got a nice clickable link there. And we go off to your website. Attraction marketing powerhouse. Okay, so it's a blog, obviously. Advertising off the top. How long have you had this website?
Oh, just like no, it's only, you can see that only maybe 17 posts, something like that.
Okay.
But no more than that. The one I have another blogs with more posts, like the one I had in Empower Network and somewhere else. Okay, but this is mine. I have started with this as my branding. Carmelo Humphrey.
Okay, so here's the question. Okay, let's go to the whiteboard. Okay, because this is the question that nobody is able to answer.
Okay.
When you can answer this question, that's when you'll make money. Okay, so
Okay.
let's just go to the whiteboard so we can do this properly for you, so we can try and plan out. So what is your outcome? What are you trying to achieve? You've gone out there, you've created this video, you've got yourself the backlinks, you've done everything in the search engines that you're supposed to do, okay? All you have to do is keep that going now. So we have the search engines here. You've done your bit there. This is your website here. You've got this website. What do you expect this website to do when these people arrive?
Okay, that's a good question. I have to reveal a little bit more than what is behind, okay? Right now, John, and you just tell me whatever you want to tell me, okay? Right now, I am trying to promote, okay, this Live International company, okay? So they have they have one of the benefits of that offer is to advertise for free, okay? And you can keep doing that, or eventually you can see the advantages of practicing some other way of marketing, paying advertising. So
Okay,
free.
Carmelo, let me stop you. Okay, I just need your business model. I don't need the middle bit. Okay, because the middle bit we can talk about another time. Let me just take over. Okay, so you are promoting a service to people, correct?
Okay.
And how are you making money off that?
Well, they will become my distributors for that particular business.
Who will?
So
the people that what? That sign up. So you're saying that the idea is for you to get people to arrive on your website, see this promotion, take action, and then eventually through a sales funnel, you're going to make money. Is that the plan?
Okay. Yes.
So this website here that you've created should do one thing and one thing only. It should promote that service and nothing else. Just that service and nothing else. If you expect this website to take money, and by money we mean getting people to arrive on your website, see something they like, and then take action, which would probably mean to sign up to your list, or to sign up to something, and then they're going to go through a sequence of messages, emails, that eventually is going to lead them to spending money, and you're going to make that money. Okay? That's the business model. Very simple business model. So if we go back to your website, and that's a very simple plan, because we spoke about the importance of a plan. We need to have a plan in place. Let's go back to your website. Let that cross over. It'll take a couple of seconds. Okay, we're on your website again now. This website should now sing and dance for that product. Okay, I'm just going to get the pen out. Now, I'm not here to criticize, I'm here to help. That's important.
Okay.
And that's to the whole group. I do not criticize, I help. If you are making mistakes, it means you are doing something right. It means you are actually making an effort. Okay? Mistakes are a fact of life. In this industry, you have to fail fast and you have to fail forward because you will fail. It's a fact. Okay? So when we pick up on things in your website, it's there to help you. I love a man that makes an effort. I love a person. I love a woman. I love everyone that makes an effort. It is inevitable that those efforts are going to be in the wrong place. And I'm telling you that because I don't have time to mince words. I'm just here to help you. So I as
Thank
a person,
you, John.
okay, no worries. I as a person arriving on your site needs to arrive on this site and know absolutely what you want me to do. So I'm going to look down this page now. So the first bit is free webinar training. Get 513 leads. Hate buying leads and cold calling? Learn how to magnify attract. Okay, discover ways of advertising on the internet for free. Discover new ways of advertising. How the heck does this guy get 20 to 100 leads per day? Building your home business on a budget. Learn the top 5 ways to build any home business for less than 500. Leaf. Directory of e-signs, images, pictures, and a video at the bottom. So, sponsoring, biz opportunities, Leaf International Review. That's the company you're trying to promote? Leaf International?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I arrive on this page and I'm not quite sure what it is that you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to click one of these links that come off the site? Do you want me to read more? What do you want me to do? See, that's the problem. And that's a problem everybody has. We've got too much going on here. And this here, this sign up now, what am I signing up to? Why would I want to give you my name and my email address? There's a question for you. Why would I want to do that? For what purpose? What are you giving me? Okay, so let's think about that. Let's think about that. We do not want to have a banner on the top here. We do not want to have this banner at the top distracting people. That needs to go. Now, the reason for that is simple. You are a brand new person coming into the internet. You have a brand new website. You don't have any traffic. Okay, you don't have enough people coming here for you to make money off banners, as well as making money off the product that you are promoting. Okay, you don't have time for that. That needs to go. When you've built up a good strength in the search engines, then you can think about making nickel and dime money, or money for AdSense, or money for banners and such like. Okay, that needs to go completely. This is fine. This needs to stick out in my face, and it needs to tell me why it's sticking out in my face. It needs to tell me something that's going to make me look away from there and look here. Okay? This search bar, they always put the search bars on these, and I'm always telling my designer and my webmaster, get rid of that. Okay? That is taking up really prime real estate. This is prime real estate on your website, and you've given it up to a search bar. Okay? Your site's not old enough, not big enough to worry about such things. If you want a search bar, move it down the page, okay? And you want to have something here that's going to make me look at that sign up now, because that, as a content website owner, is your aim in life, to get people to take more action. So here, you should have a video. That's what should be here.
Okay.
You should have a nice headline. Then you should have a nice sub-headline, which is fine what you've done there, and then the video should sing and dance and talk to me. Right there and then. What that's going to make me do is pull my eyes away from that video and look at this. And if what I see here attracts me, I'm going to sign up. Okay? Everything that we see on this screen right now, before we scroll with our scroll bar, is prime real estate. It's called above the fold. It is the most expensive part of anybody's website. So we need to make sure that whatever we expect people to do tells them so right here. If you want to go on and promote something else, or go on and talk about something else, you do it below the fold. Most people spend a very short amount of time on people's websites. A very, very short amount of time. The internet was created for people to be able to jump around. Okay, so you have one chance to hit those people. That one chance must sing and dance. That one chance must make people go, okay, I like what I see, and I'm going to take action. Okay? That's the first thing. Let's erase all the drawings. Because your outcome needs to be about getting these people to understand that Leaf International Reviews is the business. So anything here in these banners that do not relate to that needs to go. Okay? It's too busy.
Okay.
It's too busy. Is this a static page, this front page? It is, because I can't see any links.
Well,
So
that's exactly
it's a static page.
what I wanted to talk to you, John, about the static page, because you recommend to do something with those pages exactly for advertising only one product, and that was what I wanted to do, but I don't know how to do it, you see? So I intended, you can see there in the pages that there is a page that I intended to just to build, to make just for that, specifically for that. Just trying to follow your instruction, but I am not ready yet.
Yeah, you don't need to explain yourself, okay? Don't need to explain yourself. What needs to happen is this page needs to shrink, needs to shorten. It's too long, too much going on. Just do pretty much what I've said. Let's go to a whiteboard quickly, and then we can move on then, and we can check on you next time. Okay, you're doing good things, but you're thinking too hard, and that's what everybody does. It needs to be much, much simpler. And if you look at my web pages, well, goodness me, they couldn't be any simpler. Okay, we have an end result that we want. That end result is money. We must never forget that. But between our website and the money, we need to connect with people. The only way that we can connect with people on the internet is via email. That's that capture. Okay, that's the capture that goes here. Can you see the whiteboard, Camelo? Can you see what I'm doing here?
Yes, I can see it.
Beautiful. So I'm not going to do any fancy drawings. Here is where you're going to put your name and your email. This needs to sing and dance. I want an image here. Okay, an image that makes me look. You have your headline there. You have a video here. You have another call to action underneath that video here. Okay, needs to be a call to action. Or if you're using the VU player, then you can make that call to action happen on the video itself, which is just proving to be so beneficial at the moment.
May I ask you a question, John?
Yes, sir.
Is that particular page you are referring there, okay, that you are making the graph there, is that a static page or a post? That's a confusion for me.
Well, from your, let's say this is your homepage. From your homepage point of view, it is my opinion that with your kind of offer, that should be a static page.
Okay.
It should be a static page. You want to build authority.
So I should stop posting there if I want to promote this offer.
Yes, because you use your inner pages.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll talk about that. Let's imagine that this is the fold here. Okay, I'll do a cranky, okay, as if we've cut it. That's the fold there. We got to get this top bit right. It wants to be as simple as that. And then underneath, we can have maybe images that go off to other posts. So that becomes a link. Okay, just maybe 2 or 3 that go off like that. Images, a link, and a little bit of written content. Okay, really simple. Really, really simple. And then maybe down in your nav bar here, if you want more in your nav bar, you can have links that go to inner pages. That's what you want to do. I want to arrive on your site like I want to arrive on everyone's site, and I want to know what that person wants from me. I've clicked your link and I've come to your website. I must therefore be interested in what's on that page. I must do. Something you have said, something that you've written, or a video that you've created has made me want to come to your website. When I get there, I want to know what you really have to offer there. And that is the mistake that website owners are making, because they They are doing what you've done with your website. They are confusing people. You have to be blatant. You've gone out there and said to yourself, hey, I'm going to promote this product. I'm going to do all the hard work and get the links in the search engines. I'm going to create all these pages of content. For what? If you don't tell people what you're doing, then you've just wasted your time. Okay? So we want to be blatant. This video at the top wants to basically say, hey, if you want to advertise for free, then there are certain rules that you have to follow. If you want to advertise for free, there are companies that can help you do that. You know, you should not be doing this alone. It's a cutthroat business. There are companies that can help you progress, that can teach you to do this for free on all the various websites that are on the internet. I know of one such company. That company is called Leaf International. And this is why I think you should use this company, or this is why I think you should at least consider taking a look at what this company can do. Okay? And that's what you're doing. That's what you need to do. That website needs to sing and dance for this company and nothing else. And this wants to give away, let's go back to your site really quickly. Your capture, because the next question is, what am I going to give away? Well, what you're going to give away is something about free advertising. That's what you need to give away. So you need to go out there and buy yourself a little PLR product or a master resale rights product that does that. Or you need to put together your own PDF that says, here are the best 10 ways to advertise free on the internet. Get your free report today where I categorically tell you the 10 best places to advertise for free. Something like that, okay? That's what you have to do. And if I go to the search engine and type in best ways to advertise for free, we get a whole page full of that kind of stuff. And we're also going to get a whole page that goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So somewhere on this search engine is something that you can replicate, that you can copy, okay, of the 10 best places, or the 8 best places, or the 100 best places, or something. You know, we can see that the 10 guide here, 10 unusual ways to advertise, 20 free ways to advertise. You need to go and research those websites, see what they're doing, and see if you can put your own product together. Or you just literally type in best ways to advertise for free and maybe type in something like PLR, okay, or master resale rights. Go and find yourself a cheap product and give that away for free. That's it. That's your business model. That's all you have to do, okay? And then continually do what you've been doing with videos, because that part of your business is going right. You're definitely getting results. You just need to get some new keywords now and go after that. And try and think of those how-to keywords as well. You know, how to advertise for free. Think about that. That catches my eye straight away. That would probably be the next keyword that I would go after. You know. But that 10 best ways, if that 10 best ways, free report shows you the 10 best ways to advertise for free right now. Sign up here and I'll rush you that report straight to your inbox. And then you've got them. And then when you've got them, you can then say to them, okay, I would like to share with you my recommendation, my beliefs, and my thoughts about a company called Leaf International Review. And then you create videos and you promote that business. That's it. Okay?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you?
Oh, it makes sense, you know. As soon as I have to put together my thoughts, you know, just to organize my thoughts and have the whole idea and see how that thing can work, you know, integrated with my website, Carmelo Humphrey Plus, you know.
I just showed you. That's all you got to do is what I've said. Literally, all you've got to do is what I've said. Drive traffic. Tell those people what they do when they get there, and then give them more of what they want. And be ethical, and be straight, be honest, and connect.
And connect.
So let's get back together on the next webinar and see what changes you've made there.
Okay.
Listen, don't let life get in the way, and do this quickly, because what I'm telling you to do here is very simple. Very, very simple. All you're going to do is take away some of the content that's written on this page. You're going to take that horrible banner at the top, which keeps annoying me, and you're going to make people sign up to that PDF. Okay.
Okay, John.
Thank you, Carmelo. Remember, you're doing good things. Okay. Hello, I took an 18-minute video and broke it up into 6 videos and tried to rank each one. I've done the optimization strategies, but none are showing up anywhere on Google. Is there anything additional I can do to get any of these videos ranked? The keyword phrase is how to write a book. Oh my God, that's a massive keyword. And who just asked that question? Let's take a look at that one. Chris. Okay, Chris, let's go and take a look at that, mate. How to write a book. That is such a big keyword you're going to have to. That's why. Let's go and do that. Carmelo. Sorry, I lost the name again. Chris Cannon. Okay, Chris. Chris, I'm going to open up the microphone for you. And we're going to take a look at that, mate. Can you hear me loud and clear, Chris? Can you talk?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, indeed. Everything good? How to write...
Everything is phenomenal.
Good man. How to write a book. What's the keyword search on that in the Google keyword tool? I bet it's massive.
Yeah, it is. It was, man, I think it was close to like 90,000 when I put the exact searches, and I don't even remember how it is when I did the broad.
Okay. So, do you teach people how to write a book, Chris, or is this something you're promoting?
No, I actually have a book writing system that I'm promoting from one of my websites on exactly how to write a book in 30 days.
And is that something you've put together?
Yes, I did.
Cool. So let me ask you a question, because you obviously know what you're talking about. Is it the same way to write a book if I'm talking about children's books as it is to talk about writing adventure books? Is it the same to write adventure books as it is to write romantic books?
No. Children's books are totally different.
So what about, say, adventure to romance? If I wanted to write about just romance, could your course, How to Write a Book, teach me about that?
No, my course is more so about nonfiction books.
Okay. So we need to be more specific then. So you just said nonfiction. That's a great start. How to write a book about nonfiction. You know?
Okay.
Because, you know, within 1 minute of you and I talking, we're onto that. We're already worked out that, hey, I don't actually teach you how to write a book about everything, but I can teach you how to write a book about nonfiction. That, to me, is a way of connecting with a person exactly the way you want to. And that's the keyword you should be going after. How to, how do I? You know, if you're saying it's all about nonfiction, how to write a nonfiction book proposal, how to write a notification book review. So already we got nice keywords coming up there. You can see this search engine, Chris? You can see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Screen? Okay, cool. So if we type in an A, we get more results. We've got get published. We like that one. I don't see any others that I particularly like there. B. Nothing there.
Now, John, one thing I did is I did a survey to see like people that are writing nonfiction books, like what they're typing in the search engines to actually find that kind of information, and how to write a book was what the majority typed in. So they didn't even type how to write a nonfiction book, but they just wrote how to write a book, and that's why I focused on that, even though my system is specifically for nonfiction writers.
It's too broad. Let's go on Google keyword tool.
Okay.
It's too big. It's too big. It's not tight enough. It's too big to take on the search engines with a website to start off with. That's for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Let's just get rid of that page so we can go and look at the competition. Well, let's see what the difference is with non-fiction, and we can do this together, hey? How to write a book. Okay, ridiculous amount of searches there. Let's just be curious. I'm going to suggest this is ridiculously. Okay, we got a video, so that's nice. This is not you by any chance. How to write a book ASAP.
No, it's not.
Great keyword. How to write a book as soon as possible. How to write a book in 30 days. How to write a book quickly. Do you see what I'm trying to do? Give you those extra keywords rather than just how to write a book. It's too big. Right. But if we think more about what a person might type in, we'll go to the keyword tool now. How to write a book as soon as possible. Okay, so we got one video that's showing its head up there. So we should be slightly excited by that. Without reviewing him yet. Because Google obviously are happy with that. Okay, so 585,000 competing. That's still rather large, but doesn't scare us. Yeah. WikiHow on the top. Scott's Bunker. Okay, how to write a book, The Short Honest Truth. Okay, is that somebody you know?
No.
Okay, cool. Then that's just a website. That's very, very beatable. How to write a book in 30 days, which is The Guardian. Now, The Guardian is a newspaper in the United Kingdom. So easy to beat them. How to write a book now. How to write a book now. And then you've got a simple website, so easy to beat. Then we've got Amazon, and then we've got that video, and then we've got a website. So this is Google bringing up results that don't deserve to be there and should not be there. Now, are we excited by that? I'm not quite sure because I don't like the keyword. Personally, I think it's too big. So are they giving results because nobody else wants to take it on?
Right.
You can't be the first person that's tried to go after the how to write a book. Yes, we can see a few ads on there. But for, let me just grab my pen. For WikiHow to be on the first page and for a British newspaper to be on the first page and for Amazon to be on the first page tells me in my heart, in the bones inside me, that that is too big to take on and nobody else really wants to take it on properly. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I think. I think that keyword needs to be added to. Eventually, of course, from a content point of view, you want that keyword. You really need to own that keyword. But the first time round, I don't think you should be going after that. You will definitely eventually own that. You know, and I, as a coaching student of mine, I would say to you, hey, let's take this on. Let's do this. Let's go out there and do a series of maybe 50 little videos that make up maybe 2 hours of content, and let's smash the life out of this because this guy is on the first page. Okay, so I wouldn't say don't take it on, but I would definitely be going after other keywords. I'm just going to go straight to this guy's website. Okay, so he's got 29,000 lookers. So let's be excited about that. Okay. Also, this guy knows what he's doing because there are his videos. There. Okay, on the right-hand side.
I am on the bottom. I'm on the bottom front page of YouTube for how to write a book.
Cool. So let's be excited by that. A lot of viewers.
Okay.
He's doing okay there. He's doing very well, okay indeed. But you know, that ASAP is what is the call to action, isn't it? You know?
Yes.
That's the call to action. That's what people want. I don't want to write a book and take the next 5 years doing it. I want to write a book as fast as possible, and I want to get it out there, which is how you then promote your training course as the solution to that kind of thing. I'm just curious to see what this guy's doing. You will learn a great deal from those people that are doing well in this niche.
Right.
What I see instantly here is that we have a page rank 5, super powerful. he has a fairly good traffic rank, which doesn't really align with the page rank. Not quite right. Usually the page rank that high, you would have more traffic. So he's certainly trying. He's certainly putting a lot of content in. It's Google obviously like this guy. Okay, he's got a book, a YouTube video, and a sign-up. Beautiful. You know, we're just talking about Carmelo and how you should lay out your website. Okay, this is a perfect example of how that should be. He's got the content underneath, which gives the search engines a reason to like you. Okay, but ultimately, when you arrive on this guy's website, this just gives a bit of content here. Okay, for the search engines. Again, proof that we don't have to go crazy with content. I personally would have put a couple of images on there, but this guy's a pro. We can tell he's a pro instantly. So it kind of confirms what we said. When people type in a keyword, like how to write a book ASAP, they want to be greeted with that answer. Hey, my name is Chris, and I'm going to show you how to write a book as soon as possible. Why? Well, because I've been doing this for X amount of years, and I've created a system that guarantees you can write a book super, super fast. Now, if you'd like to know more about this, if you'd like to know what it is that I can do for you, put your details in that box underneath, and I'll give you a training course that will absolutely show you that you can write a book very simply, very quickly. Put your details below, okay? And people are going to do that. Okay? So the layout of the page is good. So he would be someone that I would be looking at, for sure, as a way. And so maybe we're not so scared of how to write a book. But let's just go to the keyword tool very, very quickly.
Now, with me having the video like already done and optimized, would you recommend me maybe going back and retitling, you know, how to write a nonfiction book?
Yep. Or whatever combination we decide on, whatever keywords we come out at, you know, and then keep doing it. I don't know if I put my keyword in properly then. Yeah, okay, cool. You know, that's the whole idea. You know, we can put a really simple website together, which is maybe 5 or 6 pages deep, and every page kind of says the same thing. Hey, you want to learn to read? Well, you better sign up to my list here. You better grab my attention right now, because I'm going to give you everything that you need. Okay? The keyword tool. I'm going to do some separate videos to the new keyword tool for people. But for now, let's just use the old one we have here. It's a bit slow loading. So does that make sense to you, what I've just said?
Yes, it does. It does. I did have a question on the website, because you said something that I kind of learned before in terms of when people come to your website, it should just be one thing and not multiple things. And that's kind of how I have this website set up, where, I mean, you're not confused on what you're getting, and it's, you know, kind of direct. But I wanted to just kind of get your thoughts on it, you know, if time permits.
Okay. So basically you're selling a product, correct?
Yes.
Then you should be blatant about that. You really, really should. Is this system a good system?
Oh, it's phenomenal. I used it for 3 of my books that I've written personally.
Okay. And how long have you been trying to do this?
I've been a writer since 2007.
Okay. You need an internet marketer like me. That's what you need to show you how do I write a book. Let's just go for those two right now, okay? How to write a book. How do I write a book? I'm going to go straight to only show related keywords here. We're not going to play about. We're going to stay on broad. We're going to the keyword ideas. Okay, so 550,000 and 550,000. Let's go top to bottom. We've only got 2 pages. We like that. That's good. Look how quickly that jumps. And this again might prove my point when I was saying that people just might be scared to take this on. That's that top keyword, because we go from 550 straight to 135 and then straight to 49,500. Okay, and then we hang about that all the way down. So these are the keywords that we're interested in, really. On this one here, there's 49,000. These are the keywords that we should be using, because they will all give us strength to what we're after. But let's have a look. How to write a how-to book. Book on how to write a book. How to write a book. Books on how to write a book. Is your system, what is it, a book?
No, it's a video.
It's a video. You've created what, a series of videos or one video?
Yes, no, it's video modules. It's probably about 7 videos.
How do I write a book review? How do I write a book report? How to write a book report? How to write a summary on a book? How to write a summary on a book? How to write a book summary? How to write a children's book? Children. Let me just get rid of my pen a second. Children's book is big there, huh?
Yeah, it is.
How to write a book online is a nice fast one. You could control that by the end of the week. How to write a book online, and then they arrive on that page that is unique to that keyword on how to write a book online, and you have a caption on there that goes, I have 10 of the best tips that you need on how to write a book, and I've created a video especially for you. Now let me ask you a question, Chris. Could you put a quick video together for me that would show me the 10 best tips on how to write a book really quickly?
Definitely.
And that would be what, 10, 15 minutes long?
Probably so, yeah.
Then that's what you should be doing, because that would control that keyword instantly. How to write a book essay, how to start with a book. Okay, I like every one of these keywords. I like the book online, this one here. A storybook. I'm not quite sure with the analysis and the report and the review. I really like the look of them, but I don't know what people are actually telling us there.
Right.
When they type that, I don't know if you can make sense of that. Let's just go and do a Google search. How to write a book review. So are they saying that they want to go and review someone who teaches people how to write books? Because that is a person that really, really, really wants to buy. How to write a book review.
Right.
So it's who wants to write a review about a book, I guess.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
cool. Okay, cool. Then that's not good to us anyway. We're really not interested in that. And again, if we look, there's no ads. So we want to definitely stay away from that one. What about analysis? What does that tell you? You know, we need to do between us is create that super brain now. You are the skilled person. I am someone that can find the right answers. So between us, we should be able to crack a good couple of keywords here.
Right. I really like the what you said about how to write a book online, because I think that's more specific to what it is that I actually provide.
Yeah. Yeah. How to write a book training course should be in there somewhere. Why don't we take this off, one quick look, and then you can do this on your own. Let's take the only show closely related and see if we can peel out a keyword. So it's got 1 of 800. Let's go 100 items. Let that refresh, and let's go boom, boom. Okay, 60,000. I've clicked that twice and I'm at 60,000. 49,000, 33,000. Okay, what have we got here? So non-fiction is an autobiography? You could teach someone to do an autobiography?
No, that's kind of like in a class of its own. It's a little bit different.
Okay. How to become a writer?
Yes.
I like that one. How to become a writer. A lot of reviews there, mate. You should be all over that like a rash. That is a keyword that is up there a lot, that review one. Do not go away from this webinar tonight without taking that keyword and doing something with it. A PDF report that you can put together or a video that you can put together that covers that keyword. Trust me. If you want to write a review...
I'm just not sure what to do with it.
Well...
Because people that write reviews aren't necessarily people that want to write a book. But I'm not sure what to do.
But can you teach people how to write? Of course you can. Or you should be thinking outside the box a little bit and thinking in grey, and you should be finding a product about how do I write a book review, because that becomes your upsell, your back-end product. I want you to go into the keyword tool and do what I've just done there, okay, and get down to the 60,000s and find yourself 3 or 4 good keywords, because we are going to chew up time here. I would love to talk more about this one, because I can see, looking at these keywords, a massive piece of potential there, truly. Let's go to here a second. Okay, the white screen should come in soon. Okay, cool, we're in. You know, at some stage, you're going to take your website with your product and you're going to sell that. Okay, people are going to buy that. It's just a numbers game. Get the right people with the right keywords to that page and you will make money. What happens when we've made money is this. We say to ourselves, what next? What next?
Right.
This person has connected with you. This person wants it. What next? What do you do next? Well, maybe next is promoting an affiliate product. Maybe it's you doing a bigger, more intense course. Maybe it's you doing a one-to-one with somebody that wants to really get into this. That will be for you to decide as you progress that ladder. Ultimately, you want to be coaching because that's where the money is. Okay, that's where the expertise comes. But let's just say that you want to focus on your front end and you're really focused on that and you don't have time at the moment to do anything else, then that what next should be an affiliate product. And based on what I'm seeing there, that review one might just pop up. Okay?
Okay.
Might just pop up. If it doesn't pop up as part of your plan, then I would do that separately. I would have a page within my website that just did that review and blatantly promoted someone else's product.
Okay.
Just find yourself a good product. You know, you can, and if you follow the skills of TubeRadar 2.0 and go into the search engines and promote an affiliate product, I guarantee you people will arrive on your page. And if you've got that keyword right, they're going to take action when they arrive there. How do I know that? Because it's a numbers game. It's just a numbers game. You know, get the right people to your page, your product, and things will happen. It's just getting that right keyword. And I don't believe that you're not going to come up with the right keywords. I think an hour of time. But can I say to take that on, go and take that on and give it a go, how to write a book. Use that as your keyword always in all your videos. Even if yours is how to write a book about non-fiction in 25 minutes. It doesn't matter. Try and use this keyword, how to write a book, as a backup keyword for yourself, okay?
Right.
Which I don't always advertise, but I think you can get a result. You need to put a group of training courses together that are very sleek, very short, very sharp, as free content.
Okay.
And if that talks about your system, your book, your methods, all the better.
And that's kind of what I did with those 6 videos when I broke them up, because it really, you know, kind of gives a higher view of how to write a book quickly in 30 days. But it just doesn't go into, you know, great detail. But that's kind of what I did with that.
Then that's the way I would continue going. And then when we get on the next call, let's talk about it.
Okay.
But push fast, push hard. But from your point of view, I would not be focusing all my attentions on the content, okay, and trying to get people just to your website. I would imagine that if I type in the word, how do I write a book forum, there is going to be a few forums on how you write a book. As a professional, as somebody that is selling a product, and ultimately that's what you're doing. You're not promoting someone else's product. You are trying to sell your own product. I would be going to these forums and I would be finding out if there's a way of you advertising on that forum on how to write a book quickly, how to write a book fast, whatever it is you decide. And I would be finding out from these people if they're prepared to let you do that. I would also be going to these people and saying, hey, I have this product. It's a video product. It's bloody marvelous. It's exactly what your writers need. And would you like to do a partnership? I will give you 50% of the money if you would be prepared to send out an email, which I've created, to your list of people. And their list of people in a forum could run into thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
No, that's excellent.
And that's what you need to think about, because do not live in a world where you think you don't need the help of other people, because you do.
Right.
You have a digital product that you created on video. It's all over and done with. All that happens now is you need to get that in front of people. Okay? If you have to give away a percentage of that to do it, then you should. And the going rate in the digital world is 75% as it goes. But I don't want to get too much into that here, because that is kind of taking us off track, Chris. Are you a master resale right owner? Are you part of the owners club?
No, I'm not.
That's a mistake. That's a huge mistake. Because in that, it doesn't matter if you're interested in promoting tube braided or not. You know, we can pull punches about why you should and why you shouldn't all day long. But the training that goes with that is how you promote a product. That training is priceless for the stupid money that I've put that out there for. Okay, so without promoting that to you, because I'm not, for $27, you should be part of that, because you get closer to me with the training courses and we get to go into this, why you do this with people. But just for now, let's imagine that you send out 100 emails, all written, exactly the same, and you go to the top 100 forums about writing a book and you send that email to them. What do you think the chances of someone saying yes? I think it's very high. I think it's very high. I think that you need one forum with the right feedback that could send it out and you could make a fortune. When I talk about the money that I made on the forum, in the Warrior Forum, that's exactly what you need to do as a product creator. You need to go to your forums in your marketplace, and I guarantee you that some of these forums will have a version of a WSO, a place where you can pay a small amount of money to promote your product. I guarantee it. So we have many ways to attack these. Will they let you put a banner up would be my very last one. I would be going straight for the juggler and saying to them, I've got a product that I think your readers are going to love. Would you be prepared to promote for a big chunk of the money? I will do all the process. I will put the emails together for you if you don't want to. I will do all the selling. We will set it up in JV Zoo, and you will be paid the instant one of your people becomes a customer. You can rip them off. There's no way for them to be scared of you, and they just might be perfect for you. And why not spend your effort and your energies doing this rather than going out there into content world, okay, and trying to make that sale? Because you will make sales in content world, but it will not be anywhere near the pressure of how much money you can make here on these forums.
Great point. That's phenomenal.
Do you want to sell or do you want to work hard is the question. If you want to sell, get that in front of people. Your job is to acquire customers. Customer acquisition. That's why we're in this business. That's how we make money. And that would be if I was coaching you, that would be my personal opinion. In fact, I would make you. I wouldn't tell you it's a good idea. I would say that's exactly what you're going to do, because that is how you make money. So let's follow that up, Chris. Let's keep in touch. Let's follow that up. Okay. I would personally put an email together, or I would pay someone to put that email together if it's beyond your skills, and then I would go to Fiverr or the Warrior Forum or Odesk, and I would find a data entry person, and I would tell them, I want you to go to the top 100 websites right now and give them this email. Get them people to do that in a spreadsheet so you can see who you've attacked, and then 7 days later, I would do exactly the same. I would get my data person to say, right, follow up. Okay? Get someone that costs you a tiny amount of money to do all the work to allow you to make the big money. Okay? It's worth the investment. Otherwise, you're going to be sat there going to every forum and doing that yourself. how much is your time worth? You're a product creator. You're going to pay this person somewhere between $3 and $5 to do this. You're worth more than $5. Okay, you need to be working on, I don't know, maybe $500 an hour for your kind of product. So that is well below what you should be doing. Get that person out there while you try and connect with other people, and then do some, content stuff, some video backlinking and such like.
No, I really appreciate the advice and the perspective. I mean, I think that's a great way of looking at it and compounding and maximizing your efforts.
That's how you make money. And you are in this to make money, mate. Make no bones about it. We all are. We might as well be blatant and say, hey, I want to make money. I want to put this effort in to make money. I did the stupid thing for 6 years, if you build it, they're going to come. It's not true. And if you build it and they do come because you build it right, doesn't mean to say that they're going to take action. Because all the people that arrive on your website that are interested in themselves, we FM, what's in it for me?
Right.
That's all they want, okay? I'll just write that down there. We FM, what's in it for me? That's what they're interested in. If you give them what they're interested in, and you do that first connection free, because you give away a report or a book, or in your case, a video, I would do a little video, because from that instant, you are trying to connect with them. Okay, because you're selling yourself. Your product is you. It's yourself. So a little video that goes, hey, I can really show you how to write a book, and I'm going to give you a nice video for free if you sign up in this box. And then you follow up, follow up, follow up.
Right.
Okay, mate.
Excellent.
I hope that gets your brain really thinking now about the money situation in the forums. I've generated 180,000 directly from a Warrior forum. One forum. Take a chunk of that and take it from the forums. Life will be sweet for you.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Chris. I'm going to move on because we're already 1 hour and 25 minutes in. We've still got a full house, which is really good. So I'm going to try and do some more questions. And I hope you're getting this as I'm saying this. I hope you're actually thinking about that. That you are in this to make money, and the TubeRader skills are the first part of doing that. But it's not everything. Matt Putz and Google always cocking things up. Chris Harold, always cocking things up. Matt Putz and Google. Do you know what? I could sit here and slag Google off for the next 10 years, but I could also sit here and praise them for the next 100 years, because what they're ultimately trying to do is clean up the internet. And people like us will do much better when they do. Camelo could start with PPC, says is that Chister? Yes, well, he could start with PPC, but you could easily lose your whole clothes, all your house, and everything you've ever owned in your life, taking on PPC from the beginning. It's not the way I would start unless PPC was something that you really wanted to go for. In terms of, does it work? It's one of the best if you're good. And there are students of mine that never do content. They always pay for their traffic. It is something that everybody should do, but it's very, very risk-taking at the beginning. And I'm sure later down the call to action at end of video on screen. Yeah, that's exactly it. Opt-in membership site, wishlist or DAP? Good question. I personally use wishlist as my membership script because it's not an opt-in membership site. It's a bit more than that. DAB I took a look at and never went for it. So again, if you're one of the TubeRader owners where it actually affects your business, then we talk about that on that. So I don't want to cover it here too much because we're getting off track. Okay. Okay, next question. I love Wishlist. It's not the most secure in the world, but it is probably the best. Don't give away too much is impact video. Yeah, don't give away too much in impact videos. Chuck. Hi, John. Chuck, the memory foam guy. Hey, Chuck. Chuck, I'm happy to open you up. We can do some Q&As in a second. Before I do that, I want to give you guys a gift, and then we can. John, can you list the guy who you used at the Warrior Forum for your press release? And that's Chuck again. in the bonus training. Chuck, I'm just about to do that. I have created training videos and I've covered that, so I'll talk to you about that in a second. John, you used the PR service. Chuck again. Chuck again. I have 31 videos in my playlist for memory foam topper and not getting the results I want. Should I just create 50 more? Well, let's take a look at them, Chuck. Okay, I'm going to go to you in a second and just see some more questions. Colin is saying he just signed in. No worries, Colin. We have everything recorded from the beginning. Okay, no worries. And good day to you, sir. Is this using WordPress? Yes, it is using WordPress. Are we to put impact videos on YouTube and the longer videos on our website? My question is, instead of putting the longer videos on a website, how about putting them on a Facebook page instead? Would that work? Okay, so Dan, kind of right, kind of confused. We want to do all our videos from YouTube. We upload all our videos to YouTube, whether they are impact or whether they are content. We want YouTube to service both of them because we want that power in the search engines. We want that power inside YouTube. What we want to do is to make sure that the impact videos are not the ones that we put on our website if they're only a couple of minutes long. We want to make sure that the content videos on our website are at least 5 minutes. If you're really good, you can have it at 3 minutes, okay? Because at 3 minutes, people start to slip away. But no 1 minute, 2 minute impact videos unless they are real content. So we want them on our website at all costs because they will drive more traffic, more people. The more people that see your links, the more YouTube love you, the more Google love you. The more people that arrive on your site, the more Google love you. The more people that watch the video on your site, the more YouTube and Google will love you because people will stay on your site and that's what they want. And in terms of putting them on your Facebook page, my goodness me, you should definitely be doing that. You should be going to Facebook groups and you should be uploading your videos to those groups. You should be getting your videos everywhere that you can for free. Next question. Hey, John, it's working today. Thanks, Dave. What a nightmare. John, will TubeRadar work for local marketing? Dave, absolutely. The difference with local is the keywords you go after. Let's stop on this one for a couple of minutes, okay? Let's clean up the screen properly. Now, a lot of people are being lied to about local markets. And a lot of people are under the assumption that you can just follow the global way that we search for them and you can get results. And it's not that way. And in fact, as far as the Google keyword tool is concerned, let me just pop the screen over so we're in the right place together. Okay, we should be going to the Google AdWords tool. Yeah, okay, cool. Go over. Now, you could even work in the local market and never look at the keyword tool. Just never even go there, or just go there for your initial keyword. What you have to do in the local market is think what people want. Because if we're talking about local, we're talking about services that businesses provide. And that's a service anything from a pizza parlor to a restaurant to a laundry to a doctor's to a dentist to a mechanic, anything that you can think of. And so those kind of keywords, you need to think what people want. So if we had a, I don't know, an Italian restaurant, and we're in Miami, okay? I always pick Miami. I love the place. Let's see. How do you spell this? I'm getting this right. Okay, my first language is Welsh, for those people who think, stupid guy, how can he not know? Italian food in Miami. Okay, let's just say that's a keyword. You've got a customer and he is an Italian that sells Italian food in Miami. So you would logically think, okay, let's go after that keyword. Now you need more keywords. So you need to think about what works for that Italian food in Miami. Rather than go into the keyword tool and typing that in, which we shall do now live, just to see what results we get here, we need to think about what people want. while it does its thing. So, for instance, if I was living in Miami and I wanted Italian food, I might say, what is the best Italian food in Miami? The bestie or the best? You know, what is the best Italian food in Miami? That's what a human being is going to type in. That might not even show up in the search results inside the Google keyword tool. The best, a quick search, the best Italian food in Miami. Okay? This is the best Italian food in Miami. Think about what people would search for that, you know? And then go into the Italian foods. So you could have the best spaghetti Italian food in Miami, the best spaghetti food in Miami, the best pizza Italian food in Miami, the best pizza in Miami, you know? Carbonara, you know, whatever it is that that business sells, they are the kind of things you are going for, because ultimately you want Italian food Miami. So every combination before and after there will be a winner for you. Let's go tight here, okay? We can't go short. I hope you get that, because I have so many clients that have been taught local. 2,900, there's a great one to start with. Look, Italian food Miami. See if we can get any more like this. And kind of living proof of what I'm saying. A lot of the keywords that you really want may not even come up in the search. So you think to yourself, what am I supposed to do? And then you start hitting the wrong keywords. Whereas if you follow this lesson that I've just given you, you will grab every single person that wants an Italian food in Miami. Okay? And of course, your competition is going to give you the other keywords that you want. Italian restaurant in Miami. What is the best Italian restaurant in Miami? Okay? There's the keyword. Restaurant. Miami Italian restaurants. What is the best Miami Italian restaurant? Okay? Think about that. Ignore the keyword tool and use your imagination of what people are really going to use. And then also look at the competition that we have here. Okay. And we can see here down the bottom that we have these relative keywords that we can take a look at. Okay. Local is so easy. Oh my God, I could teach you so much about local. My goodness. Let's go to the next question. I have bought YouTube Raider. So will everyone else who bought this be able to attain the first page on Google? My goodness, Colin, of course they would. But if you're talking about someone doing the same thing as you, the chances of that are a billion miles away. But you know what? Competition is good for the goal, good for the soul. I see my students competing against me all the time. But yes, you will get first page rankings. It's not debatable. It's a fact. We are to put impact videos on YouTube and the longer videos on our website. My question is instead, oh, we've just done that one from Dan. Okay, Dave. I hope that one works for you. I hope you believe that, because it is the truth. Can you please answer the question I have asked several times? Ooh, David Butcher, about the Fiverr gigs. Okay, so David, let's open you up, mate. What is your problem? Let's open you up, mate, and sort you out, okay? David, we're going to hit you on a microphone, mate, and have a little chat. Hey, David, you okay? David, are you there? David, if you're talking and nothing's coming out because it's not this end, it might be that your microphone is muted, okay? Maybe uncheck that and we can take a look. But I'm sure I've answered this question for you in the support desk. Somebody asked, and it might have been David, how I got on with the Fiverr gigs in terms of backlinking. Again, that is part of the 30-day follow-up. We cannot test anybody until we put them through the test. So I've done that. But the short answer is that most of the Fiverr gigs were rubbish. And when we do the full follow-up, we will see that ourselves. You know, and this is what I say to people about backlinks. They are so bad in most cases, these providers. And the reason that they are so bad is because they are doing so much that Google knows exactly what they're doing. And so nothing is natural and nothing is organic. Whereas the videos you do, they're very organic, aren't they? You're doing them yourself. They're very natural. So I don't find a lot of backlinks to be of much service, to be honest. So David, try and get your mic and I'll come back to you, mate. No worries. Just in case there's something specific that you need an answer to, because we don't want you being unhappy asking lots of things, the same thing lots of times. That's not my intention. Talk about video launching jacking method, please. Talk about video launch jacking method, please. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. Dave Ramsey. Yeah, we've done the fiction book. Hi, John. I am because you don't know schedule. Yeah, they always go longer than we expected. He said creating a WSO changed your life and you were totally broke. However, if you were totally broke, let's go there. We're totally broke. However, if you were totally broke when you created your WSO, did you in fact already know beforehand that your system worked? Good question, mate. I did. David, good question. My system was working and I was doing what most people are doing on this call today. Spending all my time with my head inside my content site, getting more links and more links and more links and more links, getting my websites ranked, getting my inner pages ranked, getting all over the internet with thousands of people coming to my sites, and yet I did not know how to connect with those people because I did the same things that we have just seen other people do. Okay, we've just looked at a couple of sites that are doing exactly the same thing. We must not get confused with thinking that because you have a website and it's ranked high and it gets every keyword that you want, that somehow is going to make you money, because there is no guarantees of that. You could fill up the search engines with your links, completely fill them up. But if there's no product on that website, if there's no way of connecting with that person, then all they're going to do when they arrive on your site is take a look at that page and then say, okay, good page, but he's not giving me what I wanted. You know, I wanted something specific. That's why I typed into the search engines. And so I spent nearly 6 years doing that, not really giving them what they wanted, being too shy, not getting in front of them and going, hey, you've arrived on this page because you want this. Well, guess what? Sign up to me and I will show you more of that. And it was being introduced to that and the power of actually having something in your website, like a product, something there to actually give to these people. It was when my mentor taught me that. And actually that took place over a cup of coffee in Starbucks, and it was 20 minutes that absolutely blew me away. Blew me away. You know, that understanding of what it is you're supposed to be doing to make money, not with your head buried inside your website, like unfortunately most of us do. Most of us do that. You get so caught up in building your website, you forget why you've actually come online. So, great question, mate. I like that one. And I was broke. I could tell you seriously, I could not go anywhere else and do anything else about it. I had to stick with this. I'd like to know how to build a long-term ongoing income using videos. Dennis, good question, mate. A long-term ongoing income using video. I don't know what you mean by using video. Do you mean selling it or promoting it? You know, a business model is the same no matter what niche you're in, no matter what you're doing. You just have to follow that business model. If we search for precise long keywords, is it natural to see our videos on first page? Because not many people would formulate their search with the same long keyword. Demetrius, however, I realize that you like this fact and you support it. I would like to be able to appear on the first page for general search. Please comment. Okay, Demetrius. Well, if you do it right, you will end up on the first page. But you do not want to go for keywords that are necessarily long tail, just because they're long tail. You know, we spoke to Chris about his books and having the right keyword there. What's important is that you actually pick the right keyword, and that keyword is a keyword that someone is typing in to solve a problem, a real problem. So we do not necessarily go for long-term keywords. We go for keywords that are going to bring us money. When does the final sales page appear? Is it on the first page? I only ask for email to send them something free. Is there a separate website as a sales page where they will arrive later? Well, Demetrius, again, that really is a owner's question, a master resale rights question, but I'm going to quickly do that because, okay. So your sales page is where you send people. Okay. It's a sales page where you send people. As simple as that. They can come from an email. They can come from your website. They can come directly from a marketplace, like a forum, like a WSO. Okay. The idea is that you're going to use your website, which could be the same as the sales site, it's just not the same page. Remember that a website has multiple pages inside it. Okay, so your sales page is just one of those sites. So on your content pages, which are here, you are promoting yourself. That's where you get the email from. When you've got that email, you then send emails out to your list, to your newfound friends, to people who want what you have, and you send them to your sales page or to someone else's sales page if you're promoting as affiliate. It really is that easy. You send them there, they make a decision, they buy or they don't buy. You follow up and you send them another email and you get them to go there. And that process just continues and continues and continues. Okay. But Demetrius, we've got a call next Thursday. Let's talk there more about that. Okay. Otherwise the people on this call don't get a chance to get their TubeRadar questions answered. Okay, I'm going to end it very soon because we're nearly 2 hours in and I want to share the surprise with you. Okay, we're almost there anyway. What about how to write a best-selling book? Demetrius. When I upload a content video on YouTube, should it be taken from YouTube on my website or equally good if I upload them from my computer directly? Demetrius, you cannot upload a video directly from your hard drive into your website. Okay? You cannot do that. Your bandwidth is not strong enough. Your hosting account would be crazy on you. We use YouTube for our advantage. Okay? That's why we use YouTube, because they have fast streaming and they allow us to put our videos on their site, which we can then put on our website. Okay? You want YouTube at all costs. YouTube is connected to Google. If you use YouTube, Google will like you. If you use YouTube correctly and give them what they want, Google will like you even more. So every video that you create comes from your hard drive to YouTube. And then you take that embed code from YouTube and you drop it onto your website. And then you use it for your own advantage. And you do exactly the same if you're using someone else's video. You put it there and you make sure that you get people to do what you want them to do around that video. Okay? It's really simple. Very, very simple. It's not complicated like people think it is. It's very simple. You have to believe that that simple really works. It works because I do it every day, and it works because my students do it every day. If I can upload to a computer, we just don't know. Just wanted to say thank you. I made a TubeRadar 2.0 sale with a simple YouTube video that linked to the sales page on the Warrior Forum. Boom! Well done, Dino. Well done, mate. You've been around since TubeRadar 1. It's good that you've taken that action and had that. All you need to do now is replicate that, mate. And again, Dino, we're running short of time here. I'd love to big you up and praise you up here, but let's do it next week on the owners training course, because that's what that's. Well done, buddy. Well done. There are people out there now making lots of money. This training is like eating a juicy steak. Good stuff, John. Thank you, sir. Very good. John, how to create good video. Can you provide with some good links? Inga. Okay, Inga. Well outside the realms of this training course right now, but I will do that. I will tell you what makes a good video right now, but I will create training. I will create more training videos for you. What makes a good video is impact, literally impact. And the greatest way to impact on people is to be yourself. To actually use your voice. It doesn't have to be your face, but to use your voice with a screencast video that says to people, hey, my name is John Adams, and I'm here to show you this, or I'm here to teach you this. That's the best way to create a video. It's the simplest way to create a video, and it will keep those customers looking back at us very, very happy. But I will create some video training courses, I'm absolutely sure. In fact, I probably don't need to because of what I'm just about to give you. Let me just check. I stay on the call too long, I know I do, but I just want to make sure everybody gets their question answered. John, can't see the tool. What tool? Hello, John. Hello. What do you mean by content videos from Jem? Jem, I've kind of explained that to you already. A content video is a video that's longer, that gives a person a reason to keep looking at it, and that content video sits on our website to make people go, hey, I like what this person says. Okay. Okay. So why is VooPlayer great? From Jerry. Jerry, it's the business mate. I'll send you out an email and show you the VooPlayer. We're too far in now, let's be honest, but my goodness me, it's my favorite tool. Basically, it takes a video that whether you've created or whether someone else has created, and it makes it sing and dance. By that, I mean that you can have capture on the video, you can make people click on the video, you can make them do things directly from that video, inside that video. Beautiful. So I promise I will send you an email to a video I've already created. It's 2 minutes before p.m. in Washington. Just started. Any advice on how much to charge for a video that promotes a local business? No, John. Maybe next time around, mate. How much you charge for the local business? If it's a dentist, it's usually good money. Okay, people giving Chris some keywords there. Hey, John. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Good to hear you, mate. Using other folks' videos and inserting War of the World, am I violating copyright? If that War of the World, if you're talking about a film or something and it's coming from the original people that created that, and they're embedding, and they're putting that on YouTube with an embed code, then yes, by all means you can. But if you think an individual has taken that, someone else's video, and uploaded themselves, then although you're not going to get into trouble, that person is, I would suggest that wouldn't be right. War of the Worlds, why are you doing that? Okay, we've pretty much come to the end of the questions. So let's finish off here. My gift to you. I haven't even got the page up. So let's go to the Web Business Masterclass. So what I can tell you is this. The natural progression for you after you've learned TubeRadar, once you wake up to the light bulbs that are there for you to understand that this is a great way to start off a content site, and this is a great way to get traffic to your website, you need to understand what next. What next? What do I do next? How do I take this website? How do I turn it into something more? How do I structure it properly so that the search engines and humans love it? How do I get it right that I actually make money? And that's the natural progression. That's what you should be focusing on right now. Okay, you should be focusing on, now I know how to use TubeRadar, now I know that it works, now that I know it gives me the results I want, I do not want to sit around for the next 2 years proving to everybody that I'm the king of this, okay, because it's just ego, and ego doesn't put money into your pocket. So I'm asking you, what next? What are you going to do now? Now that you've proved this work, now that I've given you information about how you should lay a page out, what are you going to do next? But what you should do next is learn how to make money from your website. And I have a training course, a full-blown membership at the Web Business Masterclass. And you've heard me talk about this in your case studies, in your training course on TubeRadar. Now, it's been closed for a while because we've been in there with our students, helping them progress. And we have just opened it back to the world. It is a $327 product that sells for $27 per month. It is the best training course on the planet on how you turn a website into a business. It will show you, it will coach you, it will guide you in where you go after you've built this website. It will show you list building. It will show you about product creation. It is full of stuff that is good for you. I was going to charge you money to come in and join me at the Web Business Masterclass. I was going to charge you $97 to have something that's worth $327, which is worth $1 million to you, because this will start you off on the right track to make that $1 million, which is what we all ultimately want. So I'm going to give you access, full lifetime access, full-blown lifetime access to the Web Business Masterclass as a gift from me for the cock-up for Meeting Burner last week. Okay. Like I say, I was going to charge you for this, and lots of people would have jumped on board. They would have loved this. The people in there, they do love it. It is one of the best training courses out there. And so I'm going to start sending out registrations tomorrow. I don't want everyone to swarm on this site straight away and try and register, because it will just cause us problems. So I will start sending out emails to you tonight, and from tomorrow onwards you will receive an email that gives you access to this tremendous training course. And from this, you will become successful. And from this, you will make money if you follow the training. I promise you. It's the greatest gift I could ever give to anyone. And in fact, most people in here would agree with that. And it's being updated all the time. And there is more being added. And once a month, more will be added. And it's all based around turning you into someone that can make money. It is the Web Business Masterclass that took me to where I am today. It is the skills of the Web Business Masterclass that got me to finally take action, to finally become the king of the science, and to finally make money by the art. Okay? So this is what I did to make money. This is what I did to become successful. I give it to you with open arms, with a true heart, and tell you that this will be the one that changes your life. You just have to take action. Okay? And that's pretty much it from me. If you want to leave now would be the good time to leave, because we're pretty much over. I am going to stay on the line for those people that maybe want me to. But I'm pretty much done with you after 2 hours. So, okay, so here's the obvious question. What about people who are already a part of the Web Business Masterclass? What are they going to get? Hey, stand fast, guys. You know me better than anyone. I will be contacting you, and you will be getting something from me as a gift, as a bonus, okay? Even if you weren't on the call last week, okay? So there will be something. But the rest of you, welcome aboard the Web Business Masterclass. You are in for a great ride. I will finish by simply saying this. In fact, I'm going to finish by saying two things to you. Enjoy your gift, because it is awesome. Learn all you can. Take what I've given you tonight, and please believe me that if you spend all your life on your website trying to get content and trying to get people there, and that there's nothing there to greet them, nothing of value to greet them, and no way of connecting with you, then you are wasting your time. The sooner you get your head out of your website and understand what it means to connect and what it means to acquire clients and customers, then you will truly understand how you make money. And we are here to make money. That's why we're here. You will not make $1 million overnight, but you will make money if you get this right. And that money will just continue to ride. And the magic figure in this industry is $10,000 per month. I don't know why that is, but it's the magic figure. No matter what students you ask, they say they want to earn $10,000 per month. Well, I can tell you that it's doable. It requires belief, a teacher, and a plan of attack. But it is doable, and it is there for you. So thank you for attending the webinar. I will put the recording together as quickly as I can, which probably means by tomorrow. I will get that up for you to see. especially if you weren't on the call. And if you weren't on the call and you're watching this, hey, welcome. And that's pretty much it. For those people that did not become owners, I would think seriously about that again. Seriously, because the training alone is worth 1,000 times the price of owning the TubeRadar Masterclass. Okay, so this is John Adams signing out. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it, and I will be back with more. Of that I guarantee you. One thing that I didn't do, and I wanted to get to Dale, is we have a Facebook group that is run by one of my founder members, Dale Wagner, and he has a Facebook group that is private and has been private for some time, and it's all my founder members are in there, my coaching students, people that have been with me for a long time. Dale has kindly allowed us access into that. So tomorrow I will send you a link where you can register. All you have to do is be nice. Learn from these people. Don't try and spam. Don't try and sell us anything. And you will enjoy this group. It's full of people that can really, really help you. It's a very good gift from Dale. Okay, I'm definitely signing out this time. Have a great day, a great evening, a great morning, wherever you are in the world. And we will speak soon.